Melanie, welcome.
Thank you.
It's very nice to have you here. I know you've been here a couple of a week or so, haven't you?
I have been here, yeah, for like a week.
Now let's talk about the success of Crybaby, which was quite a lot of success, and congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Now, so debut album, obviously. Leading up to it, how was the projection for you? What were you thinking of this was going to achieve?
I don't really know. I was just so focused on like kind of creating this like world and like this character and telling the story of the album. I wasn't really like thinking about like how it was gonna do or how people were gonna react to it or really like. I just like I like writing about things that are that interests me, and I know that a lot of the people who listen to my music, we have like similar interests and similar stories, and
so it was a bonding technique.
I mean like I don't know, like it's cool to like meet people and for them to tell you that my music has like impacted them in some way or they connect to it in any way, really. Like it's really cool. So. And
it's a concept album about I guess like child's play.
No, so Crybaby is this character, and it's basically like I basically am Crybaby, but so basically it goes through the story of like her life and like it gets into her family life and like who she is and a bit of her love life, and kind of takes you through the roller coaster that is who she is and her emotions and everything. And throughout the entire story, she becomes more crazy, but kind of more, comfortable with being who she is and, as emotional as she is, which is kind of what I have done in the writing process, kind of become a little bit more confident and comfortable in my own skin. So, yeah.
Do you feel like there were a few points last year where you were going a bit insane and a bit crazy?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, like, when you're a teenager, like, you always feel like your world is falling apart, and I think that the album really represents that part of my life, so, yeah.
Because you're only 19, right?
I'm 20, yeah. I'm turning 21, yeah.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah, in April.
Well, you can drink here, you're fine.
Yeah.
But, sort of transitioning from when you were 16 and on The Voice in the US and then going into stardom just out of high school, I mean, have you sort of changed the way that you look at everything in your world, in the music industry world?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, my perspective is different from when I was 16 on a singing show. Now I'm like creating my own music and like putting it out, and it's really fun. Like, I don't know, like it was really hard for me as a 16-year-old even to be on a show where I had to sing other people's songs. It was weird for me because I have always been a songwriter, like I've always just written songs on guitar in my bathroom in New York, and like that's just
guitar in the tub.
Yeah, literally what I do all the time. But yeah, so it's cool to like have to get to like actually put out original music and for people to be listening. It's awesome.
Now that your writing style, in the way it's sort of like God, I don't know. It seems like it's kind of J-pop inspired in a certain way, and it's got that like sultry, beautiful noir style. Is that always something that you've wanted to take it, or has that just been a recent development?
I don't really know. Like I'm never really good at like describing my music ever, and like the sound even, like, because it's very visual to me. Like I see it like as a more concept based than a lot of people think. Like a lot of people probably assume that like I'm like more like I don't know, like I don't really have any, like, it's weird, like people ask like who are your like music influences and stuff like that, and like for the album, like I mean I have a lot of influences, but directly for the album there wasn't anybody really that like I was like particularly listening to or being inspired by. It was more visual art and stuff. So I loved like Tim Burton movies, and like Mark Ryden's my favorite visual artist and really inspired a lot of the content on the album, and a lot of like the illustrations and stuff like that that were done by this awesome artist, Chloe Terracini. She's like incredible. But yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know, I'm rambling at this point.
No, we love a good ramble. And you also direct and obviously star in all your own video clips as well. Now, when you were were you thinking of songs in terms of how you wanted the video clip to
Always.
sit? Yeah.
So when I write music, basically, I mean, like, I have to see, like, a music video in my head in order to finish the song, or else I just won't even, like, finish it. Like, if I have an idea and if I don't have, like, a full, like, concept and story, and if it doesn't make sense front to back, I just, like, won't even bother with it, you know? I don't know, it's weird. I'm, like, very, like, always focused on, like, making sure that, like, I can for sure, like, think of a visual in my head. So.
And are we going to see, like, a video clip for every song?
Yeah.
Okay, and is that going to become, like, a giant full-length movie and linear?
Okay,
or?
so my whole goal is to make a music video for every song that I put out on an album, even for, like, the next and the next and the next. But I mean, like, my whole goal for just my biggest dream really is to, like, just, you know, write a bunch of music and to have all my albums connect and tell a story and, you know, make it much bigger than just Crybaby. You know, like, the next, you know, concept that I'm thinking of is basically, like, going to be about, like, this place in this weird town that Crybaby is one character a part of, you know? So it's from her perspective, but it's not necessarily about her family life or her love life or anything like that. It's more you know, about her surroundings and, like, the characters that she sees and is, you know, encountering.
So this is the Melanie Martinez universe.
Yeah, basically.
All right. So we're gonna see all, like, these team ups and, like, big Avengers style movies. All right. Well, I am looking forward to. When do you think you'll be starting to really work on that again?
I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely very focused on making all the music videos first, and once I'm done with the visuals for Crybaby, I think I'm going to start really, you know, focusing on writing the next album. So.
Fantastic. Well, I can't wait to see what happens and see this big blockbuster movie directed by Michael Bay out September 2017. Melanie, thank you for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your gloomy day.
Thank you.